Hey everyone, I'm Jesse Neal and welcome back to my channel. I'm excited to talk to you today about an issue that comes up for people who identify a lot with the runner body image avatar. So if you haven't yet seen my work on the body image avatars, I highly recommend that you check out that video first. If you resonate with the runner, then your core unmet need is safety and security. So essentially, you're using your body or trying to control your body as sort of a way of trying to feel safe or secure in this world, which means that a lot of the work that I would do with a client like that is to help them feel safe and secure in this world without needing to change the shape or size of their body. The problem is this world is not safe and you are not secure, right? Like there are bad things that happen every day. You could get your heart broken. If you love someone, you are making yourself vulnerable to get hurt, to experience grief and loss. People can betray you, right? Like there is a lot in this world that makes you, at least emotionally, but even physically, unsafe and not secure. So the big question that people will ask me is, how do I feel that way when I know damn well that I could get hurt, Like, how do I feel safe, trusting that I can be at any body shape and size and feeling safe in this world knowing that I'm not? And this goes especially true for people in larger bodies because they say, how do I feel safe knowing I might get bullied or harassed or discriminated against because I live in this larger body? And what I say in response to this is that trying to feel safe is not about trying to believe that nothing bad will happen to you. You absolutely can separate these two concepts because you can learn to feel safe if you trust yourself to deal with whatever comes your way. Learning to feel safe and secure in this world is about building the resilience and the trust in yourself to genuinely believe that no matter what happens to you, including bad things, including pain and heartbreak and harassment and loss and any number of bad things, that you can handle them, that you will survive them. Or if you don't survive them, because let's say there's illnesses on the table, that you just can handle them, that you will be okay in them. And that's all about resilience and self-trust. That's not about believing you'll never get sick or believing you'll never have your heart broken or nobody will ever harass you, right? It's about believing that if you got sick, you know what you would do. You would turn to your network. Your community would be there for you. You would reach out for help and support and it would be there for you. That if you were harassed, you would be able to either speak up or report this situation, or you would have some amount of resilience inside yourself where even if that wasn't possible, like let's say you worked in an organization where this was being not taken care of properly, that you inside of yourself would either have the boundaries that you needed to leave or to ignore it or to just be okay in yourself and say, that wasn't my fault. I didn't draw that upon me, which means I don't have to hold it for them. That person did wrong and I don't have to hold it for them. So whatever it is, this means a lot of different things in a lot of different circumstances, but trusting yourself and having the resilience and self-trust and knowing that you have the resources in place, that your community, your support system, your network are all in place in such a way that you in this network will be able to handle whatever you need to handle when those challenges arise and those bad things happen. That is how you feel safe and secure. And I always give the analogy, think of a toddler. Toddlers are gonna fall down. They're gonna get hurt. They're gonna cry. You don't try to convince a toddler to feel safe in the world by saying, that'll never happen to you. You'll never scrape your knees. You just are there for them when they scrape their knees, right? You just are a comfort and you soothe them when they are hurt because they will get hurt and they will go to their caregiver and their caregiver will hopefully just be there for them and say, it's okay, I love you, I've got this. That's a secure space, a secure attachment. And in adulthood, we create those spaces for ourselves, inside of ourselves and in our communities. So feeling safe in the world, feeling secure in any body, feeling like you are going to be okay no matter what happens, that is the safety that the runner needs to build inside of themselves and in their own networks. And if you don't have that, it's going to feel like you have to control everything in order to be safe. Like you have to, eat a certain amount of calories and exercise every day and whatever it is, keep your house clean, make people act a certain way. Like you have to control everything because it's all really important that you avoid pain or that you avoid challenges when actually when you let that go and you say, I can handle whatever those things are. I don't have to control everything. You no longer have to control your body either. You can just say, I'm safe. things will happen and I'm safe. I'm okay. I will be okay when things happen, not I will only be okay if things don't happen. So I hope that makes sense and offers some clarity, because this is a really difficult question. How do you feel safe when you're not safe? I mean, depending on where you are in terms of like privilege and marginalization, this question can be really difficult, and finding your answer can be really painful. So just be aware that this is complex and nuanced, and some people are facing absolute huge obstacles and oppression just because of the shape or size of their body. And even in those situations, like, the best we can say is, do you trust that you have the resources inside of yourself and in your community to handle when those bad things happen, and or to fight against the fact that those bad things are happening, which we should all be doing anyway, but that is the best we can really do in an unsafe world, is to acknowledge this is unsafe, and when unsafe things happen, I will be okay. And here's why. I trust myself, I trust my community, I trust my people. That's it. I hope that that is helpful. I realize it's sort of a downer answer. I wish that the answer was like, you can make yourself safe by manifesting it, but like, actually, no, that's not how this works. I fully recognize that that would be a more appealing answer, but this is the real answer. So this is how I work with my runners in their healing process to get towards body neutrality. And I hope that's useful. And if you like this video, please feel free to hit like and subscribe and turn on your notifications so that you find out every time I post a new video, which is every week. And I'll see you next time.